Okay, hello everybody. This video is a little presentation about a small library that I just did, which is QueueableGetterSetter.js. What is this? That's like the getter setter that you know, but better. We're gonna see how better they are, why they are better. First, I do a little configuration like that. Okay, so let's see. First, some information. This library is on GitHub, it is under MIT license, and it is being written by Jérôme Etienne, me. This library, as I said, is a part of a larger effort, QueueableGetterSetter.js. We will talk more about it later. The goal of this effort is to provide a bunch of tools which make JavaScript easier to debug. Okay, so first let's see what is a property getter setter. The goal of this property getter setter, that's a long name. Okay, the goal of that is to intercept the property access. So suppose you want to intercept people that read your property or people that write on this property. So you use a property getter setter. It's available in the modern JavaScript, and if you want to do that, for example, to intercept people who read your property, you do object define getter, else you do object define setter. Not too hard. What else? Let's see how to use this stuff. So first stage, you need to have an object. Let's say you got an object with the property bar, you got object foo, property bar, value of 1. You display the content on foo bar and you will get 1. Quite simple stuff, no sweat. After that, if you want to intercept the get, to intercept people reading your stuff, you do foo, define getter, bar, function, return 2. What does this do is to say when the property bar of the object foo is get, call this function and use the value that is returned. So because we do this, foo define bar, here when we do console log bar, replace console log foo bar, then when we do console log foo bar, we got a display of 2 because we returned this 2 and we never go there. Okay, so this was an example of define getter. Is there any issue with those define getter and define setter? Well, yes, there is quite one, in fact. And this one is the fact that you cannot queue them. Let me explain what I mean by that. First, as usual, we define our object foo with property bar with a value of 1. Then we define a first getter of foo bar. So first getter for foo, then bar. You go here, you return 2. After that, we do a second getter. So if they are queuable, the 2 must be executed. So foo bar return 3. But what we find out is when we got console log foo bar, you got a display of 3, and you never got a display of blah blah. So we never go there. Why? Because the last getter is the only one valid. All the previous ones are just overwritten. What I mean by that is they are not queuable, and this causes trouble. This makes it harder to manage, at least. Okay, so the queuable getter setter to the rescue. So that's a thin layer on top of it, which defines stuff like that. So let me see if I can remove my face a bit, like that. Yes. Okay. So here, example of queuable getter setter. The motto is just add a queue. Because we had the queue, define queue getter is the property to access that with the queuable getter setter. So let's see. First, we define the object as usual. So foo_bar32. Then we had a first getter which doubles the value. So foo, define QGetter bar with a function, a value, and a value multiplied by 2. This is the part where we double. As you can notice, there is a QGet there, so we do define QueueableGetterSetter, which is our function. We define that first. Then we had a second getter, which had +1 to the value. So foo, I define QGetter on the property bar, and then we do value +1. And so we have defined everything. Now it's quite simple. If we display the value of foo_bar, you get 65. 65, you got only way to reach this. I don't know if you know the game. But so 32 multiplied by 2, so 64 +1, 65. So that's cute. Super demonstration, right? Okay, so same for define object QDefineSetter. By the way, this works everywhere. So everywhere, I mean in browser on JS. Library is quite small. Maybe you got everything in like 40 lines, no more. So it works everywhere. It works in Node.js. Here is how to install it, usual stuff, npm install QueueableGetterSetter.js. You got some testing with Mocha. That works in browser as well. So usual stuff here. You do script getter setter, and we eject everything for you. And we got some Mocha test as well. So everything is working fine. This is the end. And because this is a podcast, I will not question myself. See ya, guys. Hope you enjoy it. May do more in the future.